and he was giving me the war report from working in West Hollywood. He's like, it's basically a gay pickup spot. That's all it is.
The 24-hour fitness on Santa Monica next to the.
I don't even know if it's there anymore.
Oh, that'll be there forever.
But is it there? Yeah.
Yeah,
but
that'll be there forever.
Back in the day, when Eddie and I were working out together, this is like 2001, 2002. This manager was like, dude, it's crazy. He goes, there's just jizz all over the sauna. You go in the sauna, you got to hose it down. There's just loads everywhere. These guys are just fucking each other everywhere. They find places to fuck. And they would go there to look for other buff guys to fuck. I mean, and you imagine, the problem with guys is there's no women. There's no one to go, hey, this is ridiculous. I don't want to get pregnant. What have you been up to? You know, are we going to use protection? There's no voice of reason. It's just two guys. You want to fuck? I want to fuck. Let's fuck. And they're all jacked up, right? So they're probably doing testosterone, or they're lifting a lot of weights, and they've got high testosterone. They're horny all the time. They're taking drugs, and they're just fucking each other at the gym. He said the gym was barely a gym. He goes, it's so weird to come here, and it's a gym. He goes, that gym was just a front for a gay pickup spot. These guys were just, I'm sure they were working out too, but they were just banging. They were doing a lot of banging.
Listen, bro. When you go through Boys Town,
oh yeah,
I think you had a bit about it before we left LA. People have to understand that when you go through Boys Town, you have one at the end. By the time you hit Dantanis and you're about to hit, you have two things on your mind. Either I love gay people or I can't stand these motherfuckers.
They're out of control.
And with my world, I love these motherfuckers. The best being, this just happened like 6-7 years ago, 6-5 before the pandemic. We're driving on Santa Monica. Me and my wife, we're going to eat at fucking Dantanis. We got an early reservation, right? Fucking, we're at a light. There's a bar on the right-hand side. UFC is on. Two guys are fighting. But meanwhile, there's 100 guys with leather dancing to the UFC. And me and my wife just look at each other and go, yeah, God bless them.
Yeah.
God bless. That's what it is about Boys Town. They got the run of it.
Well, they also don't have to pretend.
No.
Right? Like,
no.
they don't have to pretend they want something other than what they want. Whereas, like, there's a lot of men that they feel like to pick up women in a bar, they have to pretend to be something different. They have to act a little different. They have to play to what the lady likes. But these guys are just fucking.
They just fuck.
They just fuck.
Listen, Christy Miller. Remember Christy Miller from New York? She's in New York.
She's in New York now?
Yeah, she's been in New York. And before Christy Miller moved to New York, she was working at Gold's on Ivar, maybe down there.
Oh, okay.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Towards over there?
There's another gay spot.
Tremendous gay spot. But here's the fucking deal. I was 426 pounds.
Right.
And Christy, out of the love of her heart, goes, take this membership for free. Don't go at night. You know, don't go at night.
Like there's werewolves.
And they'll fucking take care of you in there. And I'm like, really? I tell you, I went in there maybe for 3 or 4 months before I signed up at the Y. Because the Y told me, you're too fat. We can't have you here.
Really?
The first time I went to the Y.
The Y told you you're too fat to work out?
Dog, when I went to the Y the first time, I signed up for a consultant thing, like somebody for free to help with you. I didn't want to come to you guys. I was too embarrassed. I thought I was going to die. I got on a fucking treadmill. I didn't even make 30 seconds on level 2. He goes, listen, you got to go out and walk. He goes, come back here when you lose 50 pounds. He goes, right now, you got to walk. He goes, do you ever walk?
Right.
And I was like, yeah, to the store, to the drug dealers, to the comedy store, but no. And he goes, just walk. He goes, I want you to do what Dolce does with the tap the mailboxes. Go for a walk and tap 2 mailboxes one day and then 3 the next, whatever.
As far as you go? Yeah.
So Christy gave me that thing, and I would go over there at night. I knew little things, from lifting as a kid. But every time I was struggling over there, some fucking hot guy came over.
Dang.
And he would always go, excuse me, can I help you out? And he would talk to me. And yeah, maybe they wanted to fuck me, but I doubt it. I was 418 pounds.
Yeah.
You had to fucking get a fucking crowbar to get to my asshole at that point. So, I mean, these guys were fucking dynamite, Joe. I would love to sit here and tell you that they hit on me not one time. In fact, they were very helpful. would they hit on me, they would set me up. You know, they're wolves. Don't ever think. And that's what shocked us. Like, my friend told me about that website he used to go on, Boys Ahoy. That was just gay men, right? Yeah.
Boys
See,
Ahoy.
it's still around.
Boys Ahoy.
Boys Ahoy.
What a great name for a website.
Okay, now he had belonged to other ones, Grindr. You know, he's a gay dude. He'd tell me all this shit. He said when he signed up for Boys Ahoy, it was a complete different situation. They just want to fuck.
Yeah.
They just want to fuck.
There's no female equivalent.
No, there's no way. They met at the, he would meet them at the hot dog place up the block from the store.
Mm-hmm.
The Carnies.
Pinks? Oh, Carnies? Oh, Carnies.
They would take them to the Standard, fuck them, and then he'd come to the Comedy Store at 9 o'clock. And they go their way and you go your way.
Boys Ahoy, gay chat and friend. Apps on Google Play. Good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them.
And you gotta fucking go, wow.
Bro, when those guys get old, it gets rough. It gets rough.
I don't know.
Yeah. A lot of them guys, when they get old, it gets rough.
Dog, I just went to Jingle Bell to see my man Jelly. Okay?
Jingle Bells? What's
Jingle
that?
Ball is a big thing they do. The Z100, they do a thing in New York at Madison Square Garden. I never went to it, but I got a daughter now. You get talked into those stupid shit.
Right.
And I don't want my kid going into the city by myself, with my wife, okay?
Right.
She don't know the mechanisms of it. So I went with 9 kids from the neighborhood. Jelly hooked us up. Me, 3 moms, and the rest were just kids. Girls and 1 boy. And I took them to go see fucking Jelly, Olivia Rodrigo. But Cher was there. Okay? Cher was doing an appearance. I get there, everybody's cool, but there's 2 old school gay dudes. They're probably in their 60s, and they're those old school New York geezers, gay guys. They were gay when it was tough to be gay. You know what I'm saying? They've been in New York all their lives. They started at CBGB's or the meat market or whatever fucking gay haunt, and now they're mature. They were married before the law.
Yeah.
Dog, these motherfuckers were miserable. They just sat there, and every once in a while they would look at each other, look at the kids, and go, the whole fucking night. I'm like, why are these fucking guys here? Meanwhile, I got a girl and a little boy, a Jewish kid, jumping up and down, singing into the phone the whole fucking thing. And I'm like, look at this fucking Jewish kid. His brother's fighting over there in Israel. He's over here watching this fucking thing, jumping up and down like a half a fucking fag. Now the 2 gay guys haven't said a word. They just keep looking around, hating everybody. Dog, when they said Cher coming out to the stage, these motherfuckers busted out of their capes and they got up and they were dancing like the kids. You should have seen them. They had to be in their 60s,